You're listening to Miscast Commentary.
Hey everybody, welcome to a Coming Attractions episode of Miscast Commentary. I'm Joe Findlay.
And I am Todd Tebow, the Sailor Murray.
And if you hear some more dulcet tones from my beautiful velvet voice, it's because we're upgrading the studio, baby. Getting some new microphones.
Yeah, not me.
Not yet. I ordered it. It didn't come today, and I decided one of us can have it. And quite frankly...
We could have shared.
Nope.
Like an old doo-wop.
Yeah,
We're going to do an old doo-wop later where both of our faces are right in
We're
there.
not going to be Paul. We're not going to be Paul and George sharing a microphone while we back up sing for John. I'm not doing that.
Oh, we're not going to back up singing for John anymore?
No. You don't even know who we're talking about.
Nope.
No.
I'll still back up sing for him.
George Reeves? Is that the guy? He played
If
Superman?
anybody, he had the pipes, that Reeves.
Yeah.
He soared.
Well, yeah,
Over
or
a
at least
musical landscape.
he described how he soared. He was Radio Superman.
Exactly.
Alrighty. So yeah, I'm surprised we even got to do this. What with the quarantine you were in?
Oh my God,
week?
yes. Oh God, like unbelievable.
Yeah. So what happened with all that?
I'm in the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that new one, Sing.
Sing. Oh yeah.
So I got all jazzed up, and I had some
How
beers,
jazzed,
and I
Sing.
went to watch. Exactly right. I didn't even mean to do that.
Yeah, excellent. Good job.
That's the pros for you. And the whole thing got quarantined. It was unbelievable.
Oh my God.
One of these little kids in a tutu just starts shitting, throwing up everywhere, like spinning. They were doing moves during the movie. They pretty much did not care that they were like had Zika or whatever the hell, Zima, whatever they had.
Yeah.
And then we were locked in there. We couldn't leave. And as a plus, they were like, hey, you just paid $13 to see this movie. While you're quarantined here, we're going to play the movie over and over and over again. The same movie.
Oh my God. So they didn't switch out movies.
No, absolutely not, because we only paid for the one movie.
Oh, that makes sense.
I could care less about the little girl that was shitting and throwing up on me.
Yeah.
It was like, could you please just stop the goddamn movie?
Yeah. It probably would have been. They probably would have shown more if it wasn't for the kids because they couldn't show you any like 14 plus stuff. Or
Oh, no,
anything like
nothing. Even though what we had just seen live in the theater was just unbelievable.
Excellent. But how were the trailers?
Oh my God, amazing.
Sweet.
So good.
All right. Excellent. But yeah.
So what about, it was wonderful. So how the hell, I can't believe that you made it here.
Well, it was tough, but
Like that whole bus,
the bus, yeah.
streetcar, plane
Yeah, it was weird.
thing.
It was weird. Bombardier, who's a major vehicle builder up here in Canada, they made the weird bus streetcar plane.
Yes.
And I was on the maiden voyage
Yes.
of it. And
I cannot believe that you even got that golden ticket. I am jealous.
well, no, quite
Not so
frank-
much now that I heard what happened, but
Well, can I tell you this? Don't be the first to do anything.
Right.
Because I was shitting and vomiting all over everything. This thing went
spinning.
this thing went out of control. It became self-aware. It doesn't have a driver. It's all
Oh
AI.
my God, of course.
It became self-aware, and it was trying to kill all of us, but it was stuck on tracks. So it could never
like
get
it
anywhere.
wanted to go
Yeah.
somewhere else, but
So-
couldn't.
So it kept trying to speed up to derail itself, and then it wouldn't. So we just kept driving around in a circle at really high speed, so I couldn't get off.
Oh, and you knew that it was trying to derail itself.
But thankfully, it's been so gray and depressing as shit that the solar power panels just killed out.
They
and
just crapped right out.
Yeah, it just stopped. So
We made it.
Yeah, good news is that they were broadcasting Sing on the.
Oh my God, amazing.
I didn't watch it though.
Amazing.
Oh,
Boom.
high five.
Yeah.
All right.
My arm was twisted.
So we're gonna have to deal with that. We're gonna have to
But
deal
we
with those
did-
kind of things from time to time.
That's life, people.
Yeah, we just want to let you know that this is the kind of stuff that we go through to get here to record for you
Every
guys
day.
every
single day.
Yeah, so we're gonna
the whole theater vomiting songs,
Ugh.
singing. They were still singing while throwing up. It was ridiculous.
I would have been vomiting just from the idea of Matthew McConaughey playing a koala bear.
Exactly.
We're all good. Yeah, so lots to talk about.
Lots.
I'm gonna get
Is
to
there? I don't know. Is
Actually,
there really
I-
a lot to talk about?
Yeah, there's a little bit of news.
There's a new leader in chief.
Yeah, there
The
is.
Trumper was allowed into office.
Yeah, it's what's crazy is like I'm reading some things that he's writing. His tweets have gotten better because he's obviously not the one tweeting now.
As in more offensive.
But then you hear his speeches now, And like he was talking about, because he didn't have as huge a crowd. It was still a very large crowd. It was a lot of people. But then he's like, oh yeah, there were 1.5 million people. No, there weren't.
I think that photo was doctored.
You think it was doctored?
Yep.
What'd they do that for?
They always lie. That's always all they do.
Well, it wasn't just a photo. They did show that live.
They want you to think that the only person lying is Trump.
Yeah.
But the other side's lying just as bad.
Well, we're all going to get ours, eh?
Everybody wanted to play Trump's inauguration, but the left side wouldn't let them.
3 Doors Down got the golden ticket.
3 Doors Down is the only band that had the balls to say, we're going to stand up and fight.
We did it. If I go crazy, man, would you still call me Superman?
Oh, nope. Okay, if you were a band like 3 Doors Down,
yeah,
that's honestly a really smart idea in my opinion. Because nobody wants to do it. You're going to be that one band that's like, I'm going to do it. Yeah. So then you know that all the people, because apparently, like, because nobody showed up, but apparently the people voted Trump in.
Yes.
So Trump.
Well, not technically.
No, but okay, exactly right. It was Russia. The people of Russia.
Well, I was just thinking he didn't win the popular vote either.
Right. I don't agree with that. They're supposed to change that here in Canada, or we're talking about it, and I think that we should. Yeah. I think it should be like everybody, not like first to the finish.
Not just the white people.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right.
No, but it's Trump fans are like Nickelback fans. Nobody says they like Nickelback, but every time Nickelback comes out with a CD, it's like 25 times platinum. Yeah. Just like Trump. Nobody showed up, but they're still like, no, I voted for him, but
yeah. Nobody will admit that. Yeah, nobody will admit they like Nickelback, but people like Nickelback. They still get radio plays. They still sell albums.
Millions.
Yeah.
They go like quadruple platinum.
Yeah.
Every time. I know.
God, it all puts a really sour. They all put a really sour thought in my.
It makes me want to bathe in razors.
Ew, that sounds disgusting. Before we get to the news, we should probably.
Probably what?
I don't know. Talk about what?
Did you just fall asleep for a minute? Are you all right? Is there anything?
No,
I think he's passed out.
We should probably
Your nose is bleeding really bad.
No, we're gonna be fine. We should probably talk about the movie we're doing.
Oh next week. Yes, next week.
Yeah,
I'm ready for next week, big time.
Okay, so here's your first hint. Kumite. Yeah, baby.
Kumite.
Do you still not? Does anybody still not know what it is?
Kalima.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
You just like chanting.
Yes, I do.
Is that why you take Chantix? That's a pill. Are you guys going to sponsor us?
They should, man. Sometimes I go to chant classes.
Yeah.
You just chant. It puts you in this mental state.
Yeah. I just want to do like New Zealand hakas, that and stick out my tongue a lot. But I want to do it.
That's different from any other day.
Yeah. I'm just going to do it next time before I board that bus train.
And this time you'll have pants on.
No promises.
No deal.
No promises. Because quite frankly, all the waists are a little tight on me right now. So deal with it. But if you have not guessed yet.
You should have by all those clues we gave you.
Yeah, you should have. We said Kumite a bunch of times.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you don't know what that is, we're going to play the trailer for you right now. Give it a listen.
For centuries, the Society of the Black Dragon has sanctioned an ancient rite of combat known as the Kumite. Open only to the world's most lethal warriors. It has never been won by a Westerner.
You are not Japanese. I can do it.
Now, for the first time, the true story of America's super agent Frank Dukes can be revealed.
Uncle Sam can't afford to let you get hurt. I'm going to Hong Kong.
Frank is going to fight in the Kumite, and we're here to stop him.
An awesome human weapon.
It hurts me just looking at it.
Who infiltrates the Chinese underworld.
I did not come this far to stop now.
Take him.
To enter a forbidden competition.
Couldn't you just get me in?
Strict rules, no press.
You telling me you never break rules?
Where every fighting style, every worthy opponent, every deadly technique, clash in savage combat.
Time to separate the men from the boys.
And only one will triumph. Now I break you. International martial arts sensation Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport, the true story of the ultimate champion.
Kumite, Kumite, Kumite. Hells yeah, baby.
Yeah.
We are doing Bloodsport because we love Bloodsport and we love you and we want those two things to come
And I
together.
love blood in sports.
Yeah, generally speaking, I like
Only
blood
the
in
sports that they don't belong in.
Yeah.
Like curling or...
Oh, curling blood is the best kind of blood.
Just like what has just happened here.
Usually it's just like a drier nosebleed or something like that, but it really gets your heart going.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we're going to be watching that next week. We've got a lot to say about it because, quite frankly, we've seen the movie 4,000 times.
Oh my God,
each.
yes, this is one, yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We finally get sneak some Van Damme in on this.
We haven't had any Van Damme?
No.
There's been no Van Damage at all.
Oh, well done. No, it hasn't been. Not here. None.
So we did Arnold. Now we're doing Van Damme.
We started with
did
Seagal.
Seagal.
Yeah, we got
We
Seagal.
didn't. The Seagal's not like my favorite, to be honest with you. So like
No.
we just started with Seagal.
The only reason we started with him is because that's the movie I was watching when this idea got thought of.
Exactly.
So otherwise, he would have been like 50 episodes down.
Exactly.
So we've still got Stallone to sneak in.
I was eating a lot of roti at the time too.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
That one.
Yeah.
Who are we missing? We never, we never did Norris. We were never really big Norris fans back in the day.
My dad was a huge Norris fan.
That's like our dads were into Norris. We should watch a Norris one.
Yeah.
Do you like our non-hero?
We got to find out which one of the Death Wish movies he says, this will help you with your dandruff problem.
No,
Oy.
that's not Norris.
No, that was Death. I said Death Wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the one. I think it's 4 or 5. I don't
No,
forget.
that's not Chuck Norris.
It's not Chuck. It's Charles Bronson.
Bronson. There you
It's
go.
another Chuck though, for what it's worth.
Chuck Bronson.
Yeah, Chuck Bronson. Holy shit, Charles is Chuck.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
See, Charles Norris.
Yeah,
See,
4
Charles
or 5. It's got to be one of the later ones.
Yeah, Charles Norris sounds like a stockbroker, not a guy who kicks people in the face for money.
Oh yeah.
Right. So, actually, stay tuned. Chuck Norris has a little tie-in with Jean-Claude Van Damme that we don't know. Well, I know because I've read it.
Ooh.
Other people know because they've written it. So some people know for the first time. Other people go, yeah, tell me something I didn't know.
That's not going to be me though.
Me. Yeah, okay.
I am going to do that last part though.
Okay, well, good.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Especially the I'm going to fucking that up.
Yeah, the hard part is just don't use up all your characters on nah.
It's hard.
It's really hard.
really hard.
It's really hard. I do about 120 characters of
I can't
nah,
even
so I don't have
do
much
that
to
many.
say.
That whole thing I can't even do.
We'll figure
It's
it
too
out.
many words in life.
Yeah, we're just gonna go.
To be crammed.
I vote out a word every day. I go through my old Webster's dictionary with an X-Acto knife, and I just take one out.
I'll just save you the hassle. Just break it down to the swear words.
There you go.
are done because that's where it's going. 20 or 25, 37 years later, you're just like, you know what? It's just the swear words. But you'll be thinking it because you can't say any of those words anymore.
You just have to learn to communicate it via body language and eyebrow
swears.
Yeah, and like eyebrow wiggles. It'll be fine. So, a little bit of news to get to. We got a little pop culture news happening on right now.
I'm ready.
James Cameron's getting the Terminator rights back in 2019.
Okay. Does that mean? Do you think that does that mean that he has been seeking to get them?
No, I think he just sold them for a length of time, and they now
they're
revert
coming
back to him.
Okay, and now we're hoping that he's going to do a new one or something.
We're hoping he's doing a new one. The only real word that anybody has said is basically that they are going to do one as soon as he's got the rights back, but he's not going to direct it. They're seeking Tim Miller, who did Deadpool, to do it.
The first one, the guy didn't they fire him?
They fired him
on the second one,
but yeah, they're looking for him to do this Terminator. They're looking for the guy who's basically been bankrolling the movies since Cameron hasn't had the rights, is going to continue to bankroll them.
Really?
So
Cameron's not going to.
It sounds like business as usual.
More money than God.
Well, no, it's not even that. I think he's honestly just too busy with his love Avatar. He's making 4 movies.
Oh my God.
So he's just
That's right.
So he's just kind of blowing off his baby.
This is
So
done.
how do we feel about that? He's
It's
like
awful.
Terminator made him.
I heard that he was going to make like Battle Angel. I heard that he had a couple of actual movies, other than Avatar, but it just took him.
It just yeah.
like his 8th wife. Every movie this goes perfectly with James Cameron's fucking MO. Okay, every movie he goes on to, other than the first one, he has a girlfriend or wife, goes to this one, cheats on her with the star, leaves her for her, and then the next one it goes on, but now it's just in a creative sense.
Yeah.
He has slept with Avatar and it's over.
Yeah. I think the next movie he makes is going to have to be called like Big Ugly Horrors the Musical.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like...
No, it's going to be... Wait, what are you saying about his past lovers?
No, I'm saying that's
terrible.
that's how he's going to have to guarantee his current wife that he's not going to cheat.
Oh, exactly. Okay.
He's like, okay, don't worry.
Ooh, you're
I'm
lucky.
basically just getting all the women who went into the shoe store and married with children. Those are gonna be like, oh. That's gonna be the entire cast. It's just like it's just I have to go to a moo factory to get all of the clothing.
The old moo.
Then you find out he's totally into that. He's a total chubby chaser, and it's gonna be all good.
Are they selling a lot of moo out there?
What, in the States?
Like in
Yeah,
this
I think
day
it's
and
like
age?
84% moo-moos.
Moo.
Just everybody is just like,
love
I just
it.
want to wear one thing
Like
over my whole
well,
body.
you think that like if 84% of the people are wearing moo that they would just make something else that just fit.
Yeah.
Like pants that fit that size, but no, it's got to
Yeah.
be a moo.
No, it's just easier from an engineering standpoint. Structurally, it
Pretty
just
much
makes
like
sense.
a tarp with a hole in the middle. Yeah.
I got no problem with
And a
that.
stick attached.
Hey, the more and more I think about it, even like at my skinniest, I would have liked to have had that because
I'd
it
like to have
breathes.
that at any time. Absolutely.
Breathes on the sack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. They've said nothing about whether or not they want Arnold to continue. Quite frankly, I think he's way too old. I think they need to find a new direction for the Terminator as far as the robots.
I agree. It doesn't have to be Arnold anymore.
It can't
You
be.
think
He's
by
almost
now?
70
Well, no, because now
years
they're on the
old.
T1000s, right?
Yeah.
So
They need to. Yeah,
that was the newer model, and he was just the old one that was still fighting with.
Yeah.
Hey, who was that girl in that movie in the new Terminator?
It was Chicky Poo who played Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Game of Thrones?
Yeah, a girl from Game of Thrones,
that's
whose name like
right.
all of a sudden escapes me for no
Game of
reason.
Thrones girl.
Yeah, she's going to be in the Han Solo movie actually coming up.
Really?
Also, they just announced Woody Harrelson's going to be in the new Han Solo movie.
Is he playing Han Solo?
Yeah, no, he's playing he's playing Richard Solo, Han's dad.
Richard
No,
Solo.
I have no idea.
Oh my god.
I have no idea.
Dick Solo?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
and then what's her face from Game of Thrones is going to play Hope Solo, the U.S. women's soccer player,
Oh my god.
who's also Han's sister.
Oh lord.
Yeah, there was a time.
Did they find that she uses the Force? Like you can't use that. It's not fair.
That's how.
like superheroes
That is
doing
the
track
only
and
way to
field in high
bend it,
school.
like Beckham.
It might be.
Oh, there we go. Okay, well we've solved that. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Something else in the news. Nothing I particularly care about here, but it got me thinking because they're talking about Veronica Mars coming back to do a limited series.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Well, but it just got me thinking about all the shows that have been coming back, like the X-Files came back, Twin Peaks came back, all these things, like Gilmore
Firefly.
Girls. Yeah, like all these things are coming back to do these little limited engagements. And it got me thinking in two total different directions. The first one I was thinking, I was like, okay, they got to stop doing this because of the
Because
just
you hate
constant
Veronica
remaking.
Mars?
No, because I love me some
What
Kristen
about
Bell.
X-Files?
No, I never cared for X-Files. That's just me though.
Right.
But it's just the fact that it's like they just keep going for the nostalgia buck.
Yes.
But then it got
Yes,
me
they do.
thinking about the fact that we might be like our generation may be the last consumers of TV that are actually like buying into that kind of thing. It's like, oh, we used to watch that when we were younger and we loved it, so we'll watch it again. As opposed to everybody
Right.
else is like, I don't give a crap.
Where's
like,
it going? Like the computer?
Yeah, I have
Like
no
a
idea.
microchip you put in your head and then it gives you like, you're in the show. I'm Charlie Sheen.
You're going. I hope it's Spin City that you're talking about.
God.
Just those last couple of years
No
of Spin
way.
City with Heather Locklear.
Yeah. Was he on that show?
For the last couple, after Michael J. Fox got
Oh,
too
then
shaky.
Charlie Sheen friggin' joined up.
Yeah, he joined up for a couple of years, and then that ended up going away.
I forgot all about that.
The fact that you didn't laugh at the Michael J. Fox
I know.
going
I was trying.
shaky
You know what?
thing.
I want you to know right now that years ago,
You just threw me under the bus.
Listen, years ago, I made a Michael J. Fox joke.
Yeah.
And I'm still, to this day, I don't know why that joke in particular, I'm still terrified that I am going to get Parkinson's because of it. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I'm not joking you. Like, you hit something right there when you made that Shaky J joke. I was like, oh, fuck.
Shaky J.
I was like, what the frig? Like,
You're getting Parkinson's for that.
I know. That was it right there.
I'm putting that on a t-shirt.
Fuck, man.
My favorite
Way to go.
all-time Michael J. Fox joke was told by Greg Giraldo at a roast. I think it was the roast of Pam Anderson. He goes, "You've caused me to spill more seed than Michael J. Fox at a bird feeder." And that was that changed my life.
How dare he say that
But
to Pam Anderson?
for what it's worth, he's dead now, so I don't know.
Michael J. Fox?
No, Michael J. Fox is still alive. Greg Giraldo's dead.
Oh God! See what happens when you joke about Michael J. Fox?
Yeah, well, I'm willing to risk it because, quite frankly, I think that would be a wonderful story that would go on my Facebook and nowhere else.
Oh my God! Like, and then he died after making fun of.
Yeah.
What a legacy.
Yeah, exactly. And then probably the first person would just post fake and gay, and then that would be the end of it. Fake news.
Both together, man.
Exactly. And then the last thing I got. Oh no, the other thought I had with this whole Veronica Mars and the limited series thing wasn't the nostalgia part, but the actual idea of the limited series. And that's what I've been so behind lately.
It's like Brit TV always does, like the limited series kind of thing.
Exactly, but it's going to do two things. One, you can tell a complete story because networks want you to stay on forever because you're guaranteed.
If you're making money, then they want you to water it down and stretch it out as long as humanly possible.
Yeah, they're like, can you make this show 11 seasons, 12 seasons? Of course they want that. And the people who are on the show want that too. And I get it.
Yeah, like as the actors.
So I don't have a problem with it from a
I'll
professional
go for $1 million an episode for however many seasons you want to pay.
Yeah, if anybody's offering, everybody loves Raymond Next Generation. I'll play Ray. You can play Brad Garrett's
I'll play your
character.
Wife. I'll play your wife.
Yeah, we're going a little more. He's gonna play my trans wife.
Abso-fucking no, man. I'm playing your wife.
Oh, just flat out. I'm wearing.
Straight up.
All right.
I'm all woman, baby.
Man,
this is a fucking exactly. Woman. This is like on TV. They're not showing my fucking downstairs area. Oh, it's good. Well, I don't know where TV is.
It depends
going,
if HBO picks us up.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, so we're just putting that out there. But I just like the idea of going to a network and saying, here's my story. I've got a story. It's 10 episodes. It's 20 episodes. It's 4 episodes, whatever. And then finding a spot to put it.
HBO doesn't even do that really, though. Has HBO really had any like one-offs where they just... And but to say the one-offs usually come back, but it's on their own terms again. Like it's not like
Well, there's been a lot more short-term stuff. Like Eastbound and Down was only a couple seasons. The Vice Principal one that's out is only supposed to be a little bit. Ricky Gervais' shows always go
lots
short.
of them.
Like
That's
The
exactly
Office and Extras and Derek. They're all he comes up with a story and then that's the end of it. And even very much like Larry David, who doing Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's like, I wrote this season and it's done. And then they're like, are you going to do some more? He's like, if I think of more,
maybe,
and I'll come back. But like, no, the pressure of actually having to produce something just creates garbage because you're like, oh, I got to put out 24 episodes.
Not all the time though. Sometimes it works.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Well, because you hire the right groups of people and that's fine.
But that's rare.
And you bring in enough fresh people. It's kind of the way Star Wars is getting good again is because they're bringing in fresh people.
Oh, they just said that Rogue One just passed $1 billion. $1 billion. So Disney paid 4-point-something billion to George Lucas, and now they've definitely made over $2 billion on the first 2 movies that they've come out with.
That's just on the box office alone. That doesn't count their TV show,
the underwear and the toys and the spin-offs and
they've made their money back.
Lightsaber condoms and
not a problem.
All the friggin'.
If there's lightsaber condoms, can you please?
Just said that right now.
Yeah, no, I know you just said it, and it just kind of shut my brain down. I'm like, if that's true, I need you to go and get them for me right now.
You want to see the world's smallest lightsaber? Here we go, baby! Woo, baby! This is like the kids' version. Yeah, yow!
It'd be too small for Yoda.
Oh yeah,
that's all right.
It doesn't. The Force is strong within you, man.
My lightsaber is short, but it's thick.
Yeah. Mine's lighter than all the rest because I never pull it out.
It's all good.
You ever seen like a naked mole rat?
Yeah, I've seen
penis
it.
looks like
Oh,
teeth and all.
I was just gonna
teeth
say
and
what the
all.
teeth- Oh God.
Oh fuck.
I could really, I could burrow.
He can burrow.
Yeah, but Oh, good God.
Jesus.
We're gonna have to put
Yeah.
like, if this was on video, we would have to just put like a running count of how many times we hit the table.
That's me a lot.
It's you most of the time, but usually after I've brought it up, then I immediately hit the table. I'm trying my best to be
help
good
it.
right now. It's all right. We're working on, that's the next part of the upgrade to this thing, because it's a hard table, that's very
I like
light.
that.
That's very light.
I think
So
it
we're
should
trying to
be
fix it.
totally like synthesized or whatever, so we could boop beep boop. We could play Simon
Yeah.
on the table. We could
The Sonic Forest at
we
Bonnaroo.
could do we could make tunes on it.
Yeah. Well, if we just do mushrooms before we record these things, it'll sound like that's what's happening.
Exactly. And then you eat mushrooms at home, Darnell.
Yeah. And Tristina.
And
Grafrau.
Grafrau. Oh, Grafrau.
Grafrau, we
How
put-
are you, Grafrau?
Yeah, check out the website. Your name is up there now, too, as one of the possible super fans.
Grafrau, I don't
San
care
Francisco.
what people say about your unibrow. Live loud and live proud, girl. You know?
Unifrau?
Unifrau.
Grafrau? What? Yeah, I kind of overstretched that. I apologize. That's all I'm saying with those things. Just come out, let people just come up with their stories, because there's no real such thing as seasons. Like, it used to go from like September to, like May,
Yeah.
and then the summer would be all repeats. But now everybody's putting shows everywhere, and they're
new.
taking bits off in the summer. So why not say, hey, I've got like a 6-episode thing, and we'll just plug it in during the summer,
Yeah.
and then I've got like a 12-episode thing to go after.
That would be
and-
neat if that's what they did. Like after your silly, 25 episodes or whatever it is of a show is on, then in the summertime they give you shorter seasons of shows, guaranteed. You just like, it would be way better.
Yeah, absolutely.
You pack way more punch into it rather than like, we have to.
You could fill that rather than just more game shows and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I get like game shows, reality shows and stuff are such cheap production, but still, I mean, we can figure this out, folks.
Oh hell yeah,
So when we start our network, which I'm going to call the Oprah Winfrey Network.
absolutely. I like the name of that.
Yeah, I feel like it's original.
Yes.
So we'll do that, and we're gonna launch some shows. So bring your story ideas to us.
Absolutely.
Email your show ideas to us, and we'll pitch them on the next
Every
show.
one of them.
Every
Fuck it.
single well, literally, because at the most it's probably gonna be 2 emails
One
like
will
that for
stick.
that first wave.
One of them will stick.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
wave. Can the server handle it? I don't know.
Yeah,
My God.
the Google server's gonna
the
crash
whole
out.
thing's gonna crash out. Like when fucking Kim Kardashian's tits are out or something.
Nice that we're just that ass that was a shelf.
They're just like, whoa, internet's broken. Or what's it called? What was that? What was that YouTube video that hit like 1 billion? Was it Psy? And it hit
God.
1 billion and it like destroyed everything. The whole world almost crumbled in.
Yeah, well-
Sinkholes everywhere.
I think it literally it did open up
Yeah.
like an alternate plane, and I don't know which one I landed on. I don't know if I'm on the bright side or the dark side, but
Who cares?
doesn't matter. We're running a podcast, so I feel pretty happy.
That's right. It's the dark side then. These fucking things.
And I just wrote this down. I read it. Just as a headline. I didn't read anything about it. I just wanted to get our reactions to it. This is the final piece of news. Justin Bieber calls The Weeknd's music whack.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what to
Is that
think.
what he said?
That's, yeah.
Oh, jealousy
I don't know.
comment. The
Yeah.
Weeknd's like the hottest shit going from
Well,
T.O. Oh, he's he's Canadian as well?
Yeah. And he's banging Selena Gomez.
Oh, The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
So he sings
Yes.
and he sings songs in the I was gonna say Grey's Anatomy.
They'll never get over
50
each other,
Shades.
those two.
Yeah, the 50 Shades of Grey soundtrack. He's singing stuff, so that means that Bieber knows that Weeknd knows how to lay pipe.
Oh, yeah, he does.
So yeah, it's
Does he?
I don't know.
don't
I'm
know.
assuming with hair like that, you better be
He cut
really
it
good
off.
at using your
He
penis.
cut all that crazy hair off.
Oh really? It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
You see the new sacrilegious,
I'll never know.
ridiculous video where he's like using a neon cross to destroy everything.
Oh nice.
Starboy. It's
Sweet.
literally he's in the NWO now, I think.
I just thought he was being Kylo Ren. 'Cause
No.
Isn't he technically using a neon cross
No,
to
that was
destroy everything?
reversed.
Oh.
It's a reverse.
Okay, he's just
It's a
holding.
sword.
Yeah.
He's got a lightsaber sword.
Oh,
The Weeknd is a Satanist.
nice. Well, I'm down with that.
But you see the kind of chicks you get when
I can
you're
get on board.
Satan?
Yeah, Selena Gomez.
Amazing.
Nice. Screw you, Bieber. That's what I'm saying. I'm Team Weeknd all
I'll
the way.
go with Bieber then. Fuck that. He's got mad cash.
Yeah,
I'll go with that Biebs.
but he peed in a bucket.
Oh, who hasn't?
What?
Not R. Kelly, because he pees on girls.
Exactly.
He don't pee anywhere but on girls.
There's a bucket next to a teenage girl. He's like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Teenage girl. Oh,
That's
I
right.
believe I can fly. And then sometimes he's trapped in a closet, and then he has to pee.
If you're getting trapped in a closet, you better bring somebody to pee on.
Yeah, exactly.
You better fucking believe.
There's another count for the table hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ding.
Always sounds like a gong. Like we should just start fighting each other every time it hits.
It should.
Fight. So yeah, I think that's it for this week. Thank you so much for
They were
listening.
still going.
Well, yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, it doesn't just shut off when I say that I think we're done.
Nope, I'm glad it doesn't.
So here comes the part when we slowly start to say goodbye. It's like going to any family party
Yeah.
and going, okay, it's time to go. Let's start
go.
saying our
Get your
goodbyes.
shoes on.
And then you have a 40-minute conversation
Yeah.
with each
Well, no,
person
it's
at the
the
party.
kids. Well, no, the kids. When you're a kid, it's like, okay, we're leaving, and then you're like, okay, and they're like, go get your shoes on, and you go walk over and you get your shoes on, but they don't.
Yeah.
And they continue talking.
Yeah,
and if
that's
you start to take your shoes off, they're like, whoa, we're leaving, whoa, don't take your shoes off, and then you're standing there for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
They're just talking and laughing, and
You know what I do? I take off my shoes. My dogs are barking.
whoa, you
Right?
did that.
Yeah. You know what message that gets across? Nothing. I wait another 3 hours.
But with your shoes off.
Yeah. My shoe.
Bow,
my
wow,
feet are cool.
motherfucker.
Thug life.
Right, yo.
All right. So we had the idea. We know we're tough now. We know that one of us is Team Weekend, one of us is Team Bieber. We had a rough week of
Yeah,
quarantines.
really rough.
And all that
A
stuff.
lot of needles.
A lot of needles, and
A lot of insertions.
I'm still dizzy.
My God.
But all that aside, we're still here. We're gonna do Bloodsport. We're gonna see Man Buns, we're gonna see the Splits.
Here
A
we go.
lot of the Splits.
Here we go. This is the alternate Van Damme cut with way more ass shots.
Way more ass shots, and they've made his testicles larger, so when he does the splits, his
They
testes
really force
gently
themselves
rest.
out.
Like, if you were to take them and just kind of give them a little support, so they just kind of lift.
Yeah, not hanging right down.
So that's what's happening on the ground, though.
Like a good breasty bra,
Yeah.
one of those ones that...
And then they also have in this version a really, really tiny fighter who's about 3 inches tall, and he's using them like a speed bag. And that's when Donald Gibb does that when he comes in the hotel. He's like, oh, that hurts just looking at it. He's like, that's what's happening is the little guy's going,
Little guy.
yeah. They introduce new characters, the whole deal. It's like when Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, the extended version, they introduced Lord Denethor in that one instead of him being introduced in the third one theatrically.
Right.
So,
Bullshit.
He was not in the movie. Han shot first. What?
What the hell?
Did Han shoot first? In every movie, Han shot
Yeah,
first.
fucking A, he did.
All right. So in the meantime, we're going to watch Bloodsport, find out if Han shot first.
Next week, we're going to watch
Next week.
Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Not right now.
No, I'm busy.
Yeah, me too.
I'm busy. Got to make love to the wife.
Yeah, damn right. Yeah, you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go make love to someone else.
You go get your turn in while I do the dishes. And then
That's terrible.
just be quick.
Okay. That's not true.
No, turn it in.
We're fucking swingers or whatever
Yeah.
craziness.
I'm fine. I'm good either way. That's called they call it being sex positive
Somebody's got
now.
to do the... Oh, is it you just go along with anything?
Yeah, but I still call it just trying to get my dinky stinky.
Oh, yeah.
And on that, we will see you next week
Yeah.
when we have both failed to get those dinkies stinkies.
They did Dinky Winky, though.
It's like the Teletubby?
Mm-hmm.
He's Tinky Winky? Is that what he is? Either way, he's the yellow one.
Tinkly Stinky.
I don't even know if he's the yellow one.
That's not even anything.
They got they got TVs on their bellies. I'm sharing all my knowledge about those things.
You're not sharing, you're forcing.
Yeah. I don't know why it just made me think of the new Power Rangers movie, but it did.
Everything does.
Right. Brian
Becky
Cranston.
G's in it. She's singing in the shower.
Oh, did she?
She did.
I don't know who that is.
They do.
Am I too out of touch?
That's right, buddy.
I've been spending
You
all
won't
my
be. Once you click off this thing, I'll be touching.
Nice. It takes me a long time to set the studio up, so I miss entire generations of music.
Oh,
now.
it's right. And I won't help him either because like I got shit to do, like find out who Becky G is apparently.
Yeah, well, I need one of us to know this.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to like screw this stuff to a table. it doesn't bother me at all. I just can't wait till I'm not poor enough to have a room for this thing, so I don't have to set it up and tear it down. I could put some of that foamy.
room.
I could put some of that foamy egg carton stuff on the walls.
And somebody will be in here keeping those mics warm all the time.
Yeah.
You have to hire someone like Corey Feldman or somebody will be in here.
Then like Stern, I'm gonna hire a black lady to sit in the corner and occasionally tell us to calm down.
You better calm down.
I don't think that she's that sassy. I don't listen to the show, but I don't think
exactly.
she's that
I'm telling
sassy.
you, I did. That's exactly what she sounds like.
Okay, well, see if
You better calm down out there.
nice. Sounds like every role Wanda Sykes was forced to play
Exactly,
until
yeah.
she got like really famous.
I might be Wanda Sykes.
You nasty bastard. Hey, remember 3 minutes ago when we were signing off?
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, it's really funny. Go back. Anybody who hasn't listened, if this is the first you're listening to, go back and find all the ones that are not way, way, way long. And you'll know those are the ones that I did by myself because I was so sick of listening to myself talk that I was just like, oh, God. So this is what hating yourself looks like in a wave form.
In ear form.
Yeah, I can hear myself hate myself.
Yeah, if you could hear hate, it's this right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Self-hate.
Yeah.
We're not sending it out anywhere. We're just sending it directly back to ourselves.
Yeah, but literally, it's coming through my headphones.
It's like a hate mirror. Yeah. Like in a movie when they shoot boo, like a laser beam, and you put a mirror in front of it and it deflects and hits them. That's what happened to us.
Yeah.
You're the mirror.
Be the mirror. Yeah. If we're gonna give any message, be the mirror.
Be the mirror.
You figure out what that is, and then next week we'll be watching Bloodsport and having totally forgotten that we told you to do that.
Yep.
Email in if you did it.
But we'll still feel the way that we said we will.
We'll see. No guarantees. I'm chemically imbalanced.
I'm a mirror.
One of us did it. All right. Take care, guys. Catch you next week.
Later.